So hello everyone, happy Saturday. It's a new week of vlogs and there's gonna be a lot of big changes around here this week. So today started off a little slow. I had a very bad headache last night, was battling that, and so I went to bed a little earlier than usual and was planning on doing Zumba today and just woke up, not happening. So we have a lot to do today anyway, including, much to this guy's dismay, taking apart the bed because they come to do our new floors on Monday. So we're gonna go ahead and take apart our bed frame and everything today, and we'll just sleep on the mattress on the floor. You get to stay here with us. So does Colby. Ash is gonna go over to the grandparents. Just have one less dog here during the madness because I don't know that I've talked about this yet. Mike's parents are in the process of selling their house. They are moving to the Ocala area of Florida to retire. His dad is finally going to retire and they have been building a house there. So their house is supposedly going to be ready around September. Even with everything happening, it's going to be ready. So now they are in the process of selling their house. Right now they have a buyer, so it looks like it's all going to go through. It looks like they're going to be moving in August. Because of that, they have all new carpet and everything in their house. So we didn't want to take all 3 dogs over their house and risk anything getting damaged. Ash is our perfect angel child. He will go over with them for the few days and we will keep the 2 heathens here. Without Ash here, this guy's a little calmer because he feeds off whoever's energy is with him. So Colby's not going to care that the people are here. He's going to be curious, but he's not going to care. So he'll keep this guy's energy a little lower than if Ash were here. And we have to move all of this stuff somewhere. And then all the stuff in Mike's office has to move somewhere. So we're going to do the bed and such today, and then the rest we'll do tomorrow. It's going to be crazy. Also, if you noticed my shirt, today is July 25th. So it is Christmas in July Day. I don't normally celebrate this, but I've got nothing else going on. It's a pandemic. I have nothing else to look forward to. I'm gonna celebrate Christmas in July. So I've got my Christmas in July t-shirt on. I'm gonna do my makeup with you like it's Vlogmas. And we're gonna do a few little things today to make it feel like it's Christmas. I am not dedicated enough to like fully decorate the house or go that all out for a single day or a single weekend, especially with everything we have happening this week. So I'll do my makeup. We'll have a little chat like the Vlogmas chats we were doing this past year. And if you're new to my channel, somehow joined in the middle of all this madness, I do Vlogmas every year. I think last year was my 5th year of doing Vlogmas, but I will link to some of the former Vlogmas playlists there and you can check out if you guys are having your own Christmas in July or just want some vlogs to watch while you're at home. Not much has changed with my makeup routine. Obviously yesterday was a really big news day with Horror Nights being canceled. And it definitely makes me wonder what's going to happen for actual Christmas this year as far as what events are going to be open. I really don't think things like Dickens are gonna happen. Or any of the other Christmas festivals we go to. Like I can't see how they're gonna do the lights at the zoo. I mean, at least that's open air, but I guess if you like really restricted capacity. But so many people go to those things. I just don't know how they could possibly make it work. That said, I do still plan on doing Vlogmas this year, even if it's just us at our house the entire time. Plenty of traditions that don't require going out to places, but it would definitely be sad if we don't have any places to go out to. And I'm honestly handling the Horror Nights news better than I thought. I think because there was just so much time to think about it and kind of get prepared. Not that I knew it was going to happen, but just that I had a suspicion they weren't going to be able to pull it off. Florida's numbers just going so wild, like it just didn't seem like it was going to be possible. And I know people are asking about Hall Scream and what's going to happen with that. I really didn't think Hall Scream was going to happen even before Universal announced theirs. I just, you know, they have such a small budget at the SeaWorld and Busch Gardens parks. I just didn't think they were going to be able to pay staff to be there. Even though they keep their houses the same, it still costs a lot to keep the park open and pay all those people to be there without any guarantee of crowds. So with them coming to do our floors the next few days, I really don't know what I'm going to do for the next few days. Watching Netflix the whole time. I finished The Good Place, or at least what's available on Netflix. Season 4 isn't on there yet. It's coming, I think in August, so it's almost there. Yeah, I binged through 3 seasons of that real fast because they're only like 20-minute episodes. Definitely really enjoyed it. I can see why everyone really liked it, and Kristen Bell is a treasure Ted Danson is great. Not up there with Parks and Rec or The Office for me, but still very enjoyable. And this is where you realize I'm like super amateur makeup person because I don't bother with a beauty blender or a brush or anything. I just use my hands. That's about it for my makeup. Now I just like do a little cover up for my lovely hormonal acne that I get even though I'm 35 years old. I was told at some point you grow out of having acne, but 35 doesn't seem to be happening anytime soon. I love that. And the last thing is just some highlighter. So that's it for my makeup. And then I just do mascara in the bathroom because it's much easier for me to do it in like a full big mirror rather than this tiny one. That was a little Vlogmas flashback to our little makeup chats. Gonna do mascara and have a little snack and figure out what we're doing for the rest of the day aside from taking apart our bed. There we go, makeup done. Ready to start this Christmas in July celebration. Aren't you being cute? What are you doing? You have a squirrel? Are you being playful with the squirrel? Oh, you know, Ash has the frog. And Colby has his blanket. Little stinker. Well, Bean seems to like the new bed. What do you think, Bean? Was it easy to hop up there for you? We are done. This took way longer than we thought it was going to. Whew, boy. When they put this bed together, they very much stripped some of the bolts on it, just screwed them in way too tight. So we thought this was maybe gonna take us 30 minutes to an hour. It's been hours, but we got it all in here. Nightstands taken apart, bed all taken apart. They're very confused. Got my workout for the day, even though I didn't do Zumba. And now I'm ready to relax a little bit and have some Christmas fun. What do you think, Bean? I meant to do a chopping montage, so it would be like Vlogmas, and I forgot. And I already chopped everything. So we're gonna do a montage of me making this dressing for the potato salad.
On this cold December day.
So tonight I'm making these pastrami spice burgers with horseradish mayo, and you can hear them sizzling away. Here is the finished product. We got our potato salad and our pastrami burgers with the horseradish mayo, and there's a lot extra. Just kind of tasting it to see how spicy it is before I douse it. But looks delicious. So if you guys have been paying attention to the news, there is actually a hurricane hitting Corpus Christi and Padre Island, our favorite other place. And we haven't had rain all day. Barely even would have known there's a hurricane down farther south in the state until now. It finally started raining. Looks like we got a little band that came up finally. We're about 4 hours north of that area, and it's just a tight enough hurricane that we didn't get much of it at all. Definitely no wind. This is the first rain we're getting from it. So it looks like it's gonna rain for most of the night now. And I hope Padre Island's okay. Saw some crazy video of it hitting basically right where our condo was that we stayed at for our honeymoon. So hopefully they're all okay down there, but we're fine up here. So I'm about to play some Destiny with Brittany and Jordan, but continuing Christmas in July. Look what I found in the freezer. It's one of the ginger ones. It's not one of the standard ones, but it'll do. The dogs are all freaking out right now. As you can see, sunny out. No real warning. We just had the loudest clap of thunder out of nowhere. Giant clap of thunder out of nowhere. Now, I just went to Walgreens. I knew there were storm clouds around, but still, I wasn't expecting that. I mean, Colby came running out of the house, barking, looking up at the garage, thinking, I think he thought the roof was caving on the garage or something. He and Foster went tearing out, barking at the sky. What was that craziness, huh? It's all good. The sky's not falling. I promise. So tonight I made za'atar pork chops, and I just want to show you the veggies together before I toss it all together because it looks so pretty. Look at that. Gorgeous. There it is. Looks super yummy. Check out our new dining spot. We started clearing the space in order to move stuff in here. So we're sitting over here tonight. What do you think? What do you think, Colby Bear? Is this strange? Oh boy. We're having full meltdowns. What happened, Bean? What happened? Did Dad take brother? What happened? It's okay. It's okay. Little Zoidberg. It's okay. I know. I really don't know what you're more upset about right now. The fact that Ash just left or the fact that he's going on a car ride without you. That's, I think, what you're really more upset about right now. So yeah, Mike just took Ash. He's gonna go stay with the grandparents tonight. Those rosy cheeks, we were moving stuff and then I cooked dinner. So he's got his binky and a toy and food and he's gonna go chill with the grandparents for a few days. And once Foster calms down from the injustice that's happening to him in this moment, Colby might start howling. You wonder if the three brothers love each other. They do. It's okay, bud. It's okay. I'll be very glad when this is over. As you can see, Colby no longer stressed. You like having the bed on the floor, don't you? It's just a giant dog bed. This is great. Everything is great. Well, this is our bathroom now. And we're getting there. We're getting there. Gotta move this, Colby. You can't be on this floor.
You have to move, sir. You can't be on here.
Meanwhile, I got a little meerkat over here. This one's on my foot. And this one's just meerkatting. It's okay. You guys get to stay. You get to be in upstairs jail with us. You get to be in puppy jail upstairs. Hanging with Mom and Dad for 3 days. It's not so bad. You're gonna miss your sunbathing though, I know you are. So hey guys, good early morning to you. 6:58 in the morning. You know something weird's happening if I'm up when it's still dark outside and or anytime before 9 a.m. So this is where we're at. Got our stuff moved up here, ready to sleep here once they're done adding a little cord around. Child gate has been moved to here, so the dogs will be locked in here with us once we get to that point. Really not sure what we're doing with them first thing this morning. This room has all the rest of our stuff in my wedding dress. There's a pupper! Come on, let's go down. Let's go down. Show everyone our crazy living room. Oh, get him. Oh, get him. Here's our living room. Last couple things to move. Everything else is there. Say hi. And then our bedroom is down to that. Look at all the room for playtime. We have so much room to wrestle. And then the last items are in here. Whew. I hope they get here as early as we're expecting them, so we can get this ball rolling. Fingers crossed they can do it in 2 days, but it might be 3 days. So it's gonna be a wild few days here, especially with these two. Get him, get him. Yes, get out some of this energy because you're gonna be trapped in a very small room for a very long time. It's so echoey in here. Woo! I know, Bean. This is weird, huh? So I'm chilling with the dogs in my office. No, Bean. No, sir. I'm actually finishing the vlog that's going up today because I knew I was gonna be up super early, so I just went ahead and waited. So I'm editing the weekly vlog that's gonna go up in a few hours. Oh boy. You've been fine. You haven't been whining at all. Don't start. Don't let Foster's energy influence you. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That is efficient.
Yeah.
Like carpet's basically out. They're into the padding already.
A lot of feels now. I have my mask all ready to go with my filter and everything in it because we weren't 100% positive they were going to wear masks, but they are wearing masks. So Mike just brought me up my mask because I ran up here with the dogs and forgot to bring it. So now I am good to go. If I need to leave the room, I have my mask. But I'm stationed. I've got snacks. I've got a drink. I've got keywords for them if they need them. We've got toys. And the tricky part of this is just gonna be potty breaks for them. If you wonder how Colby's doing with all this, he's just fine. So I also did a thing and I ordered a new Erin Condren planner because, yes, Foster's just gonna whine throughout this whole thing. I'm just warning you. I don't think it's even in focus. My camera doesn't know what to do with this. I wasn't using my planner very well anymore being home. So I ordered an August 2020 through July 2021 planner. We'll see how that works for me. But this is my first week getting to plan with it. So this is the new design because I guess they release right before the school year. And I really love this. I love the new swirly kind of water looking patterns, marble, I don't know, marble paint looking pattern. So I'm gonna try this out. It's an hourly planner as opposed to the big blocks vertical planner that I had before. So I'm gonna use some stickers and still decorate it. It just won't have to be as many stickers. So I'm not done yet, but I wanna show kind of how I'm planning to use it. So just kind of putting stickers on the items I want to feature. So obviously like the weekly vlog is gonna go up here. I've got my flashback Friday for Friday. Tabata and Zumba are in the evenings this week because her daughter's in some sort of camp. Also, we have one camera still set up. So I'm watching the progress from upstairs. As you can see, they are floating the floor, making sure it's gonna be all level. We think they're gonna be able to start laying today once this dries. It's only 10:52 right now, so they've been here since about 8 a.m. And they're moving fast. They're moving real fast. Okay, so it's almost 3 p.m. I'm starting to agree with Foster. So they made a lot of progress on the floors. They're actually starting to lay floors already today. And I was hoping to have the purple room done first, but that hasn't happened yet. I can't complain too much because they're working like so fast. They've got so much done today, which means we probably won't need Wednesday. So it'll probably only be 2 days. Dad came to visit.
Hi. Hello.
Oh, Colby, don't roll off. Oh, watch your head, Colby.
I'm watching. He's not supposed to fall off.
Okay, his butt seemed like it was starting to slide. Okay.
It's fine.
From my angle, it looked like the butt was starting to slide. Oh, careful. Oh, meanwhile, Antsy Pants over here. Let me at your face. Give me your face. I want to lick your face. Give it to me.
Stop it.
The teeth. The teeth. Dad, I've been locked up here for so long. Let me numb your face. Floor is going in. Look at that. It's moving. Finally, it's happening. Gigi's gonna move away. See ya, Ribbit. Frog that calls me Ribbit. You're out. Well, it's 5:30. The boys and I have been in here since 8 a.m. I know. I know. They're packing up. It's almost time. I know, little bean. I know. They did come up and do the purple room. The purple room's done, so tomorrow we can hang out in there. Oh, I wish I'd been vlogging when we let the dogs down, because they came tearing down the stairs like normal, and I was waiting for them to just bust their asses going down to that. Like, wait, this is different. Look at that. Oh, looky there. That's a new sound. Colby's even running different. He's like prancing. Mm-hmm. What is this, Bear? What's all this, huh? What's this? Look at the master. Those little dog nails. Oh boy. We've been stuck in a tiny room all day. We must wrestle now. What is all this? We must sniff all of this. What is this? 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 And I got about halfway through the foyer, and they gotta do Mike's office and the closet. I think it looks really nice with the banister. I'm really glad we picked this color. I think it looks really good. Well, we ordered pizza, and Mike really wanted the Shack pizza, the Shackaroni. So it's quality sealed, which means I'm probably gonna need a knife to open. Oh, no, I got it. Ta-da! I mean, it looks pretty good. And then we got jalapeno popper rolls. And then finally, we got, the whole thing has bacon and olives, and then half has banana peppers on it. That's a good bake, Papa John's. I also grabbed these when I was at Target the other day, so I'm gonna give these a try and see if they're any good. At first, they seem like just fat M&Ms. After a couple tastes, I can tell there is actually a little more brownie flavor to it.
Did you use for science without me?
Busted! Could you guys hear that? I didn't really for science. I just opened the bag of M&Ms and I'm just trying them. It wasn't a full for science segment. Uh-oh. I better take him some. He's gotta try some too. We got Colby on this sofa. Then we got Mike and Bean snuggled up on this sofa. Here's some M&M's delivery for you. And some thunder.
It's also more of a cakey consistency.
Yeah, it's a
the chocolate.
little thicker
More
consistency.
fudgy.
Yeah, not bad. Would you buy them again?
I don't think they're different enough that I would care.
Same. Same.
They're good.
Yeah, they're good. They're not bad.
I probably even prefer them to the regular ones.
Mm-hmm. I'm either a peanut or a peanut butter M&M person. I don't really
But I
like
would
the
soon
plain.
have
Multiple other
pretty
flavors.
much any other special flavor, yeah.
He looks so cozy in that spot. He's got pillows, he's closed in. He just absolutely is loving that right now. Watching Netflix. Got a nice storm rolling in, which is pretty much my ideal way to just like chill out. And I'm enjoying hanging out in our guest room. It's very cozy up here. And it's gonna be a very early bedtime for us tonight because it was an early morning today and an early morning tomorrow. So good morning, everyone. I don't know what face that is that Colby's making right now, but it's a sleepy one. It is Tuesday, so it's day 2 of the floors. The dogs and I are in the guest room watching some Fixer Upper. I got Colby there, and Foster is right here, pressed up against me, under the blankets, as usual, waiting for them to finish the floors. So I'm watching Chopped on Food Network while eating lunch. And it just happens to be a pizza themed episode. Like they're gonna have to make pizza for every round. Meanwhile, I am eating pizza. What are the odds? 3 p.m. on Tuesday, and we migrated into my office because they were finishing up the purple room. They had one more little thing they had to do. They're packing up right now and they're heading out, which means we get to go back to normal. Today's been much easier. Bean has been much better today, mainly because we just slept in the bed all day, or he did. And this one has just been a perfect angel the whole time. No sarcasm this time. He may be a pain in the butt and a brat sometimes, but he is so good about this kind of thing. So I received my Universal shirts yesterday. So I got this retro ringer for Universal Studios, all the classic attractions that no longer exist. E.T. is still there. And then I got the Jack Horror Nights shirt. 2001 was my very first year. But Jack was the icon in 2001 as well, so this was as close as I could get to my first year. So I got that one. Go! No, they were more cautious this time. It is all done. Grand reveal. Look at it. Ta-da! It's all finished. Look at it, it's so beautiful. What do you think, boys? What do you think? So nice in here. I actually haven't seen the closet yet. Very nice, all through there. Mike's office. Ta-da! And then yeah, they added like a little frame around the fireplace, which looks really nice. Look how beautiful it looks. Alright, so we've moved back in somewhat. Got the mattress on the floor, got our nightstands back, at least partially. Bean got his crate back. We've got the dining table here because we're not moving Mike's monster of a desk yet because that was honestly the worst part of the whole thing for me. That was terrifying. So his desk is gonna stay there for now. And we've got our dining table there. Moved back in. Oh, and Ash is back. Hi, Ash. What'd you think of the new floors? Were you confused when you walked in? Did you roll across the floor on the ottoman? So this ottoman still has wheels, and we had it sitting in here. We hadn't moved the sofas yet, and we had made a joke wondering what Colby was gonna do when he jumped on it. And sure enough, the first thing Ash did was he ran inside and jumped on it and just went rolling across the floor, much to his surprise. He's home. He's been home for over an hour now, so he's had some time to adjust. And I did order a rug on Amazon last night because I hadn't really thought about that in advance. So we'll have a nice pretty rug to go in the center of the floor. All right, made myself a salad and I'm gonna have a few chips and guac to go with it. I am back to counting everything, so I have everything in my carb manager. Even though I'm not doing necessarily keto, I'm still using carb manager because it's my favorite calorie tracking app. Well, Gigi has left the island, which means it's time to do a villager hunt. So I've got 40,000 plus Nook miles, 20 Nook mile tickets at least that I can purchase. So let's do a villager hunt and find my new villager. Okay, island number 1, let's see who's here. This game is such a troll. It's a stinking frog. No, no, it's chasing me. Leave me alone. I don't want you. His name is Jeremiah, like Jeremiah was a bullfrog. I mean, his name is actually Groucho. That's gonna be a no. Look at this dog right now. Look at this dog. Fully under the blanket except for his head, just tucked in next to me. Now listening very intently because Dad's opening things in the kitchen. Okay guys, so it's hours later. I took a break to charge my Switch for a while. And I now have 3 tickets left. So I have 3 more chances to find someone. I almost took Ruby, considered taking Ruby, but 3 more tickets to go. Well, we've got Tasha. Let me see what type of character Tasha is. She's not the cutest ever, but she is a squirrel. And I do enjoy the squirrels. Tasha's snooty. So we're gonna leave her behind because I just got rid of Gigi who is snooty, so. Sorry Tasha, you're not coming with me. Oh no, we have our first repeat. It's a monkey I already saw earlier today, which means I only have 1 more ticket and then I'm gonna have to start doing work. Oh no. Say a little prayer for me. I'm about to go see who's on this island with my last ticket. Fingers crossed it's someone good. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes. Is this Meringue? Is her name Meringue? Little rhino that has a strawberry horn. Yay! Yes, Meringue, you're definitely moving in. 100%. You're coming to my island. You're adorable with your little strawberry horn. Here's what it looks like from this angle, just to show you. You're ridiculous. So our night just took a strange turn. These are anxiety cheeks. If you're wondering what the weird pink splotchiness is, it's called anxiety. So at the end of last week's vlog, I very lightheartedly told a story about how Colby got another possum, right? We realized, I think the next morning, he had gotten a scratch on his belly, and we assume it's from jumping up on the fence trying to get the possum. I mean, there's a small chance that the possum scratched him, but I think the more likely case is that he scratched himself jumping on the fence. And it was like a baby little scrape, like an abrasion. So Saturday, he wasn't feeling that great. He was a little mopey because it was hurting. Sunday, checked him out. It looked great. It had a scab on it. I mean, like, little tiny thing. He was back to normal Sunday, didn't think anything of it. Monday, obviously we're doing the flooring. He was totally normal, chill the whole day, played that evening. Yesterday, again, the dogs chilled with me. Everything was good. When Ash got here, they played like wild men on the floor. And then last night, Colby started kind of just pacing through the house, just kind of wandering through the house and just being generally restless. And so I thought maybe he was having some feels about the fact that the flooring had changed and everything in the house was weird, and I thought maybe he was having a delayed reaction to it. And then plus earlier in the day he had tried to jump up on the bed upstairs, and he's not used to having these hardwood floors, and he's always had the back leg weirdness anyway. So he tried to jump up on the bed once yesterday after many times succeeding, and he just kind of went weird and his legs slid out from him. So he was being weird about jumping up on the ottoman or these sofas yesterday. So I figured maybe he just had his confidence shaken. Long story to get to the point where today Colby has just been weird all day, very slowly walking around, started limping a little bit on his right leg this time. The injury a couple weeks ago was his left leg. And so we were having different theories of like, oh, maybe when he jumped up on the bed that he actually pulled something and so he's not feeling good today. And at one point we even thought maybe he was just spiting us like he does from time to time, where he just has a lot of feels and he just kind of lets us know that he's not happy. And then tonight he was sleeping in his beanbag and he just started crying, like his usual just like thing he does So I was sitting in there with him thinking that he was just lonely and wanting company. We'd given him a little bit of his painkillers thinking, again, he'd pulled a muscle or something. And so we thought maybe he was loopy on that and not feeling good from that. And then he jumped up with the boys, came and laid down in the living room, and I got a glimpse of his underleg and I could see it was bright pink. And so I got him to, you know, lift up his leg for me, and that scrape is super swollen, 100% infected now. Sunday, it was totally fine, little baby scab, everything looked great. And in the past 2 days, it's just gone nuts. We had some cream left over from a previous wound, so I went ahead and put that on it, but both of us were just like too freaked out to leave it because we don't really know at what point it got infected. Obviously tonight's when it first really started bugging him, but it just looked too concerning. So Mike has left and taken Colby to the emergency vet, putting it off when we don't really know how bad it really is. We're not vets, so we don't really know, but I do know that his whole, like that whole little area under his leg, it's on that soft spot, bright pink, super swollen, and I just didn't feel comfortable leaving that all night. It's 10:55 at night. Mike and Colby just left probably like 5 minutes ago, right before I picked up the camera. We'll see what happens tonight. He's had a bad month, my Colby bear, and I feel bad because there were so many other explanations for why he possibly could have been in pain that I didn't even think about the little scratch he had on Sunday because it was so tiny and like scabbed over and looked fine on Sunday. So now of course I feel like a bad mom that I didn't check sooner and didn't put 2 and 2 together that it was his right side and that's where the cut was, and definitely having some mom guilt. Mike called the emergency vet on the way there. They basically said that while they can bring him in and look at him and monitor him, both of their vets are in surgery right now, so it would likely be 3 to 4 hours before a vet can see him. So Mike and I have been messaging back and forth, kind of discussing, trying to figure out what we want to do, because that would mean Mike would be sitting in the parking lot of this vet's office until 3 or 4 a.m. to finally see a vet, or they could just come home. All the other normal vets open at 7 a.m. So you're talking like a 3 or 4 hour difference between when the regular vets open. Colby seems to be like perked up and like curious and interested now that they're in the car. I know it's not good, it doesn't look good, but I don't know at what point crosses from not good into dangerous, and that's the hardest part with animals. Like I don't know how serious it is, and it's a really tough decision to make as a dog parent, like what's the best thing to do. But I'm pretty sure if they take him in the emergency vet, he's just going to be sitting with a tech for 3 or 4 hours stressed. I think the better decision is just to go ahead and bring him home and take him first thing tomorrow morning. This sucks. This really, really sucks. Okay, so it's the next day and we had quite the crazy night. Ultimately, we decided to go ahead and bring Colby home. So Mike never went in the emergency vet. He got there, had called them, found out the situation, so he never went in. He came back home with Colby. We had a cone on him. I hadn't noticed him licking the wound, but he probably was at some point, but he wasn't like obsessively licking it. That's why I didn't even know it was there. So we went ahead and put the cone on him anyway, just in case, to prevent him from making it any worse. He drank a bunch of water when he got home. Like he walked into his beanbag, but you could tell he was just not feeling good, you know, like, which doesn't surprise me. Like it was pretty swollen, definitely warm, hot to the touch, and he was not having the best time. That was like 11:30. We went ahead and went to bed. Mike is able to pass out in those situations, and it's fine because I knew he was gonna wake up super early to help Colby. So I kind of just naturally, when anything's like happening like this, I have 100% mother instincts where I'm a very light sleeper. So if a dog whines or has any sort of weird thing happening, I'm like awake, like what's going on? When I'm aware of something going on, then my senses are even more heightened. All this to say is that I did not sleep much last night at all. Anytime he made any sort of sound, I was awake and checking on him, but he made it through the whole night without crying again. He wasn't whining again. Around 6 a.m. Mike went ahead and got up, so at that point I could actually sleep because I knew he had it covered. 7, he called our vet. Our vet said go ahead and bring him in, we'll put him on standby essentially. So Mike left the house with Colby around 7:30, and we were pretty sure he had a fever. We could tell, like even the night before we felt he was a little warm, and this morning definitely he just, you know, he still got up and he still walked to the kitchen on his own, but he was definitely very sad. And the vet was able to see him around 9 a.m. so they took him, so he was out in the car with Colby for about an hour and a half, and then the vet took him in, saw him, and yeah, it's infected, it's an abscess, as we knew. He did have a fever, so she said, yeah, it's definitely good that you brought him in, which of course I would have brought him in for the abscess. I don't know how to treat that myself. So ultimately she's gonna have to put him under again today in order to lance the abscess. Anyway, I feel good because our vet has him. They're taking care of him. I feel bad that he's having to get knocked out twice in a month because that was 2 weeks ago. He got knocked out to have his x-rays, and my poor baby. But it was a scary night. It was definitely a scary decision as dog parents as to what to do. Just goes to show you never know what the world's gonna throw at you. And I will keep you guys updated with Colby's progress as the day goes on. So I painted my own nails this afternoon. I feel like I didn't do too terrible of a job. I'm still waiting to hear an update on Colby. Haven't heard anything from the vet yet, and like I said earlier, we were on standby, so they were just kind of going to fit him in when they could. Still waiting to hear an update, but I'm gonna go ahead and make dinner and we'll see what happens. Barbecue baked bean pot pie is our dinner, which is kind of weird, but I think it might be good. Those poblanos are looking so pretty. Okay, so I'm this far along in cooking and I'm pausing because we got the call about Colby. So Mike just left to go pick him up. The vet thinks it was actually a snake bite that got infected. So now we don't know if the scrape we thought he had Friday after the possum was actually a snake bite, like he got bit by a snake and caught a possum in the same night, or if that was a scrape and totally unrelated and then he got bit by a snake Monday. We don't know. We'll never know. But she thinks it's a snake bite that got infected. He's good. She was able to work on it. We're gonna have to do some home care for a while until he heals. She had to leave the wound open. So that's gonna be interesting. He's gonna be okay, but we've got some work to do to get him back to health. Obviously it wasn't a venomous snake. He didn't have any sort of reaction to the venom. And just crazy. Excited to have him home, but I know it's going to be a rough time here while he heals, so sad mama. All right, well, this is going in the oven to cook while I wait for Mike to get home and to see my boy. Hi, baby boy. He is home. He is in his cone of shame. He's actually in much better spirits. He's a little sad about the cone right now, but he was definitely in a much better mood when he just got home versus when he left this morning, so he's already feeling better. Good boy. Now you must wear the cone of shame. And I just finished dinner. Now that Mike's home, Colby had his dinner, and now we can eat our dinner. I forgot the garnish. There's the garnish. Now I can serve it. So hey guys, happy Friday. We are having a better day. Oh goodness. The timing though. I was gonna show you how peaceful Colby was sleeping, and I just heard the garage door. Mike just got home. Colby is feeling much better today. He has an open wound that we have to take care of, and I think Mike and I are about to do this, and I'm not looking forward to it. We have to do it like a 10-minute rinse, and then Mike is going to have to spread ointment all around and into the open wound, and the open wound is like 2 inches. It's big. Big gaping hole in his belly. He's getting a squirrel for Dad. Did you get a squirrel for Dad? Colby got you a squirrel. Colby, he's over here. Hun, he's over. Colby, this direction. Colby, over here, Conehead.
Hello.
Hi, Dad, I got you a squirrel. I'm wagging my tail. I am actual happy boy today. Hi. Oh, good boy, Bear. You carry that squirrel. Yeah, good boy. So, yeah, as you can tell by the shaking butt, he's feeling better today. He's even been... I was gonna show you, he was laying right here. He's been jumping up on the sofa just fine. Even if he's in pain today, it's a whole lot less pain than he was in prior to everything, so he's feeling better. All right, Mike and I are about to traumatize ourselves. We're about to go do this rinse we have to do. Neither one of us are looking forward to it, and we have to do this for 7 to 10 days. I'm sure today is gonna be the worst because it's our first time, and we're not sure how he's gonna react, and he's so happy at the moment, and we're about to ruin his day. I know I need to keep my energy calm and relaxed and supportive because dogs read energy. I'm struggling right now.
You're gonna die, dog.
Oh, I just love that he keeps running over Ash with the cone too. It just makes me laugh. Wiggle butts. Whoa, what? Why did everyone turn and look at me when I said wiggle butts? Look at my face. It's done. The first day is done. We still have 6 to 9 more days of that to go. But this is my anxiety face. What just happened? Mike is a champ for doing that. Colby is also a champ He definitely didn't enjoy it, but he is such a good dog. So tolerant. Such a good boy. He got a treat afterwards and lots of praise. He doesn't like us too much right now, but the bath part of it actually wasn't that bad. He got bored of it, but he didn't seem like it was bothering him that much. The applying of the antibacterial cream, that part, not so fun, which, you know, kind of makes sense. What a good boy. Such a good boy. An hour later, my face has calmed down from the stress. Mike just left to go pick us up dinner. We're gonna have food from our favorite Indian place tonight. Colby is enjoying some outdoor time right now. We went outside together when Mike left, and he curled up on his bed, kind of keeping an eye on him for when he wants to come back in because he can't fit through the doggy door right now. I can't believe it was only 3 days ago that we had the floors done. It feels like we've had these floors forever because we've gone through so much in the past couple days with Colby. Also, I can't show it to you yet, but my rug arrived. So the rug I ordered off Amazon for our living room arrived today. It wasn't supposed to arrive till next week, but now I can't put it on the floor anytime soon because Colby has an open wound and the wound is oozing. We have his beanbag out here that has a sheet on it. We have a towel down for him. He's been getting up on the leather sofa, which is fine because we can wipe that off. It's a mess, Bean. It's a mess. I'll show you on my plate once we get done. We have the butter naan that comes with it. We got a huge thing of garlic naan. I mean, like, holy cow, they give you so much naan for $3. My favorite, which is the palak paneer. We got the chicken chetnado, right? Madras chicken. Yeah. And the aloo with potatoes, aloo curry. I don't know if I say any of those things right, but it's deliciousness. And we're excited. I was incorrect. That's the butter naan. This is the garlic naan. Obviously, as soon as I opened it, I could tell. So now I'll show you. We've got the potato curry that's got some peas in it. The palak paneer, which has the paneer cheese in it, so good. And then 2 chicken dishes. Very yummy. All of a sudden it started pouring. And now we're having lightning and thunder. Exciting. Exciting times. Not so exciting for Ash. So it's Saturday morning. Totally forgot to sign off last night. So that's it for this week's vlog, and I will see you guys again next week. Bye.